it's me, Miss Maryberry, and this is Millie Monster. We're so excited to have you here today. We love reading stories. And so Millie Monster hides in her bag that you see down here a item, and she gives us 1, 2, 3 clues. And those 3 clues help us to guess what the story is that we're going to read today. So get ready to reach your hand into the bag, and here are your clues. This thing has long eyelashes like Millie Monster. Do you have long eyelashes? What has long eyelashes? All I can think of is Millie Monster. But do you know? Millie Monster loves all your guesses. Okay, here's our second clue. This animal, we're going to call it an animal, has a hump on its back. Do you know what animal has a hump on its back? Millie, I know what the answer is. Are you guys ready for it? I think it's a humpback whale. Millie! Am I right? Don't look so unimpressed, Millie. I thought that was a good guess. Oh, you want the kids to guess with just one more clue? It's furry. That is the last clue we can give. What animal has long eyelashes, has a hump on its back, and is furry? Do you know? Let's reach into the bag and see. Did you guess a camel? This is our camel from our nativity set. Oh, Millie, you're so silly. I do know why we have a camel. Did you know that when baby Jesus was born, that there were wise men who rode following the bright star in the sky to see baby Jesus? And so they rode on camels. And so today we're going to read a story called Humphrey's First Christmas. Okay, Millie, I'm going to put you with our friends so we can read our story. Are you ready to go? Okay, here we go. So this book is kind of special that we're going to read today because not only was the story written by Carol Hayer, but it was also, the pictures were drawn by her too. So this is called Humphrey's First Christmas. And so it was written and illustrated by Carol Hayer. Doesn't Humphrey have a very silly face? It makes me laugh every time I see this book. Okay, here we go. Humphrey's First Christmas. And you see, that's really neat to see the camel footprints in the sand. Because where baby Jesus was born, it wasn't a wintry cold snowy place like maybe where you live. Where I live in Canada, it gets really cold in December, and it's almost like sometimes it feels like the North Pole. We have to dress really warm. Okay, here we go. Humphrey's First Christmas. I'll show you the beautiful pictures. She did a wonderful job doing her pictures. Beloved, most beauteous and exalted king of all should be my name. Instead, they call me Humphrey. This I could bear if the worst thing of all had not happened. My dearest possession, my glorious carpet blanket, has been lost along the trail. Now I am never warm, and I suffer terribly. That is why I have set into motion a plan to replace my greatest of all treasures. I carefully nudge my nose inside the caravan master's tent. This is followed closely by the chattering of my teeth, thereby letting the master know that I am most enormously cold. Success! He has not pushed me out, and I remain hopeful that a new blanket will soon be mine. Could you imagine waking up to a camel nose on you? 3 rich caravans have joined us, and there has been talk of kings, yet these kings bring me no joy, for they have tied 3 huge chests to my bare back. Chests, yep. They are so heavy, I am sure each must be filled with rocks. The other camels are wearing the finest of blankets. They are all comfortable and warm. Not one of them thinks about me, their cousin, in pain and misery because of the loss of my most precious carpet blanket. I cry out in sorrow. I weep. Today I continue my plan to regain my treasured blanket. I add loud sniffling to the chattering of teeth and squeeze my entire body inside my master's tent. As I do so, out rolls my master, for the tent is exactly camel-sized. Do you see him falling out of his tent? Oh, silly Humphrey. Look at him get himself in there. It is as I planned. As the master chases me away, he tosses me a new blanket. I have success! Once more I am covered with splendor and comfort. I am filled with delight. If it were not for the heavy chests I am forced to carry, I would be almost happy. Hooray! Does the master look happy, though? That master does not look happy. We have followed one star for many long nights. Now our caravan enters the town of Bethlehem. Its streets and inns are crowded with travelers. My master gives no thought to my tired feet and rumbling belly. I am forced to move on. At last we reach the end of our journey, but I am confused. There is no great palace, no rich oasis, no palms heavy with fruit. I see only a lowly stable with a family inside. The 3 kings rejoice and rush forward to bow before the young woman who cradles a baby. Finally, the chests are taken from my back and placed before this tiny child. As each box is opened, I see no stones, only gold, frankincense, and myrrh. In this land, I have walked past many children, but never before have I felt the need to walk toward one. Now I kneel before the baby, shivering in a manger. Watching him gladdens me more than sweet water, fresh hay, or even my wondrous new blanket. I look into the baby's eyes, and I am overwhelmed by love. I pull the treasure from my back and lay my gift carefully upon this child. He smiles, and my nose and whiskers tingle with joy. I am happy to my toes, and even without my blanket, I feel warm. Beloved, most beauteous, and exalted King of all should be his name. Instead, they call him Jesus. I love that story because I think we all, this Christmas season, have something special that we can give to Jesus. And that's by being kind to our family or our friends or our brothers and our sisters. It could be something as simple as drawing a picture for somebody, or helping your mom make the beds, or helping your dad pick up all your toys. We can do such simple things that are wonderful gifts that as we help others, we know that we're helping Jesus by being good and kind. And so Again, we wish you the merriest of Christmas, and I hope, like Humphrey, that you can remember just how special you are and how wonderful baby Jesus is. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.